Hey there, my name is Pravus and welcome to more Rebel Inc. Escalation custom scenarios. I'll be honest with you, I had no intention of playing Rebel Inc. today, but I had something else recorded and then something broke and now I'm scrambling to come up with some content. But you know, that's the good thing about Rebel Inc. You can just sort of jump into it and have some fun, even if you weren't planning on it. That's the best way to go. Anyway, we're going to try a scenario here called the Remade Civil Servant. You know, the civil servant, that vanilla governor that has absolutely no power-ups whatsoever. Well, Wobblor over here has decided to add in a few extra initiatives that are specific to the civil servant to make it a bit more flavorful, and I'm all about it. So let's go ahead and try this. Looks like we're being playing on the Mountain Pass map. That's not terrible for us. Let's go with the doctor, tribal elder, celebrity, local politician, chef, and logistics expert. And you know what? For fun, I'm going to go ahead and play this one on Mega Brutal. We'll call this one Cloud Ajax. Yeah, why not? You know, like Ajax, like that cleaning agent. I mean, not the Greek hero, but like the cleaning agent, kind of like Comet or something. I don't know, I've had a few occasions where I've used it for a sink or a toilet or something like that. A little cloud of the cleaning agent just goes poof, and I accidentally breathe it in, and I think, oh gosh, maybe I just gave myself lung cancer. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that's just a me problem. Anyway, welcome to the Mountain Pass. We're going to set up our HQ in a location like this, as we usually do. Pretty good for defending the mountain pass itself because we need that for the easy transportation between both sides of the map. All right, so what do we have as far as initiatives? Nothing new so far, nothing new so far, nothing new so far. Okay, so there's supposed to be some new stuff. I just don't know where it is. Let's go for that district representative. We could pick up effective procurement now, and I usually would, but it does make all civilian initiatives more expensive for doing that. I actually learned that fairly recently, and I should have known that before. I could show you if I want to right now, but let's hold off for a second. What do we have here? Hello, Civil Survey. Do a survey to the locals and see what's on their concerns. Provide a one-time increase in support level and speed up the rollout of initiatives. Well, that seems pretty decent. Desperate propaganda. Decrease support level but gain 8 reputation. All right. Anything new in military? No. Anything new in civilian? Nothing yet. Okay. Is that it, or is there going to be something else? I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's go ahead and pick up some medical and water supplies. Why not? I'll just go ahead and enjoy a little bit of extra initiatives to roll out everywhere. We do need to get ourselves that regional census, and I will go ahead and pick up the civil survey. Speed up the rollout of initiatives. It's almost like having the civil outreach thing, right? You know, this little guy right here, the outreach office, roll out initiatives a little bit faster, seems pretty good. For those who are wondering what I'm talking about, the effective procurement making everything more expensive, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up, but let me show you. It costs $5 right now for core healthcare, $5 for school supplies, three, there we go. Let's go ahead and pick this up, and now it is $6. $6, 4 and 4. It makes everything cost just a tiny little bit more. And when I say tiny bit, even $1 extra on some of these initiatives, that's like a 33% increase in cost. So, yeah, you reduce your corruption buildup, but you also run out of money just a smidge faster. Is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, maybe it depends. Kind of to you. What's this, by the way? Forensic accounting. Initiatives cause less corruption when funding. Question, does that also make things more expensive just like the effective procurement, or no? I need to know the answer to these questions. We'll test that out in just a little bit. So we should be rolling out initiatives fairly quickly. I want to get some roads and stuff since we have those extra buffs. For rolling out initiatives faster, I figure what we could do is just go ahead and start getting lots of roads so that when I have my military initiatives authorized, we'll be able to start moving really, really quickly and try to keep people contained to these mountains if at all possible, because obviously that is a huge goal for us. What do people want? Dirt roads, jobs and stuff. You guys always want jobs. Jobs. Nobody likes jobs. What are you talking about? Come on. I work 2 jobs. Nobody likes jobs. Jobs suck. I mean, it's the way that we live, but yeah, whatever. Dirt roads is not a bad idea, though, just to be able to move around a little bit faster in some of the mountains and stuff like that later. That's all pretty good. And the insurgents are now authorized, so we need to get ourselves a couple of coalition soldiers. That's going to be important for us. And now we have to go camp hunting, try to figure out where the heck they're setting up base. You guys see a camp anywhere? I don't see a camp anywhere. We got pretty good intel around this area, but I don't see any camps yet. Yeah, where are you going to pop up? Where are you going to rear up your ugly little heads? By the way, we're almost done actually stabilizing this region already. Wow. Some people do want to have some security, which I suppose is kind of fair. Could go for the telecoms. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the PR and media office. And yeah, we'll pick up that outreach office. And I do want to get things like universal justice. Hopefully, these 2 coalition soldiers are enough to start off. So it probably hasn't spawned here. There's probably a camp in one of these regions would be my guess. But remember, there's a second camp on Mega Brutal that spawns. So that one will start to reveal itself even if there aren't any insurgents nearby. Let's just kind of keep an eye out for it. It'll start off very faint. I'm looking for anything suspiciously square-shaped, all right? I'm looking for the squares. There's one. Hold up. Can I get another coalition soldier? Yes, I still want to explore in these regions, but let's try popping in right here and see if we can get rid of this camp before it becomes a problem. And actually, they decided to spawn over there. Fun. Let's go ahead and start moving toward defending. We'll see if we can get over here, but I want to make sure that we defend this city pretty much above all else. That absolutely is critical. So, cool. We found this camp. If we get in here quickly enough, we can destroy it. We found the other camp, and it's already protected, so there's not a lot I can do about that. We do need to get some corruption reduction. I'm already sitting at 42%, and that is a little bit much. Blow this sucker up, and we'll be good to go. Thank you. Okay, got that. So no extra spawns over here. That's fan-flippin-tastic. We do want to get probably into these mountains and protect them so we don't lose this. I want to keep this stabilized because it's going to help prevent the whole lack of stability thing later. There's a chance they go through these mountains, and that could be a problem for sure. But all right, let's go ahead and get that anti-corruption. Then we're going to pick up things like universal justice. Should be able to do that as of next tick. I do like having extra stabilized zones, by the way. You can pair up the local politician with the advisor who gives you extra money per stabilized zone. And sometimes that does result in you getting a little bit of extra goodies at the beginning. It can be quite nice. All right, so these guys are actually deciding to attack me rather than take the one zone they can. And we lost our support here anyway, despite the fact that we had this under control. Well, that's just downright unfortunate now, ain't it? All right, fine, fair enough. Do you want to go for strategic communications? We could do that, but I'm not sure I need that right now. What else can we go for? More roads and stuff? What are people asking for? All right, the jobs. All right, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and pick up the development bank so we can get more support in the urban regions and try to fire that off a little bit faster. There is a chance that the insurgents are going to spawn in these mountains. That'll be a problem. Since we already lost this, I think I'm going to go ahead and just move over this way. Try to keep them contained into this little corner of 3 right here, if that's at all possible. Prevent them from going off in this direction. And as long as they don't get into the city, which we should be able to bounce this person around back and forth, I think we'll be all right. More national soldiers and stuff would be nice, just so we can keep it contained, but we're good to go. That actually stabilized way faster than I would have expected. Some of these zones are actually stabilizing extremely quickly. Well, Mr. Civil Servant, is it making a huge difference if we're able to roll out those initiatives a lot faster thanks to the civil survey? It certainly seems that way. Let's go ahead and continue burning down that corruption, by the way. It's still way too high. What's going on over here? Oh, good. A foreign journalist was kidnapped. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what you get for trying to do journalism and bring this to the people's attention and stuff like that. Why would you even care? Why do you want to do that? Who risks your lives? You know those people who do reporting overseas? Like, those are ballsy people. All right, that's all I can say. Those guys got some freaking chutzpah. Really serious chutzpah. Let's go ahead and start deploying some national soldiers, get some garrisons in place and stuff. Yes, they're getting in here. That's annoying, but it's not a huge deal. They're going to start building up some pretty hefty numbers over here because we haven't destroyed this camp. I don't really care all that much. It's more annoying than anything. Got to defend the city, though. Make sure that they do not win that. Let's get ourselves some forts. If I can have the money, $4, that's all I need. Perfect. A garrison right here should make it a little bit easier to keep this under control. Move over here, get these guys defended, don't let them take this. All right, so even though we've lost the 2 zones we started with, we've stabilized enough zones that I shouldn't be losing any reputation due to a lack of stability right now, which is certainly a good thing. Could go for some remote subsidies and stuff like that. I could also go for things like telecoms. Maybe. Trying to think if there's anything else that would be better to get right now. Strategic communications wouldn't be bad for me. People wanted security. The big issue is really the corruption, but I also need to get that support level up. And the more of these telecoms we build up, the faster this is going to improve itself. Yes, they're taking over this zone. I know. They're taking over some remote areas. I don't really care. That's fine. We just don't want them going any further than that. That's all that I care about. All right, so let's see. Making some pretty good progress there. I would like to train up some more units, but we're already way too high on corruption. Let's get some anti-corruption level 3. They're going to try to attack this city, but we've got reinforcements, so we should be able to win that very, very quickly. No problem whatsoever. They're trying to get it over here now. We're going to ward these guys off. Surprised we can't cross the bridge directly right here, by the way. You'd think that we would be able to do that. And crap. All right, so this is a problem. How they do this. This tells me there's a camp somewhere. It might be right here. Okay, we now need to fight in a couple different areas. This is where things are going to start becoming a problem. Lack of stability. People just gave me a warning like, oh, we're not stable enough. Yes, we are. We should be perfectly stable. I got a great number of stabilized zones for Mega Brutal. What are you even talking about? All right, so they're still retreating this way. Huh. Well, let's pull back and defend this city. If we can get in here quickly enough before they take over this zone, we'll be fine. There we go. Just don't want them taking it. So, okay. How did this happen, then? Where's the camp? Something spawned. It can't be in here. It can't be here. I was already fighting, and it's not here, and it's not here. Huh. There's a camp here, but that's not what I'm thinking of. I'm not sure what's happened there. That's weird. Let's get some airstrikes. If we know where their camps are, just bomb them. All right, that's an easy solution to a lot of problems. Just bomb them. Get the local police recruitment up and running, by the way. I do find that that's going to be helpful. We're going to try to fight these guys off in these mountains if we can. I'm going to try to push you guys back this way, and if they do not retreat back over here, then that makes me think that, yeah, maybe there's just something spawned here, but maybe no camp. Maybe it's completely fine. We do need to defend this city. I see them on their way. Coalition deployment is going to be ending soon. No, it's not. We're going to be fine. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Let's go for those strategic communications. Another garrison right over here would be completely fine with me. We'll get the extra reinforcements. And what happened over here? We can publicly shame some insurgents. Okay, if I had some soldiers over here, we could have possibly gotten a bit better rewards, but oh well. We're going to do a long extension on these guys over that way, and let's go defend my garrisons. Do not let them take those. They're trying to push me back over this direction now. That's annoying. Let's send the national soldiers and start training up some extras as well. Corruption is losing me a little bit of reputation, but honestly, it could be a lot worse. I'm okay with this. They're still not taking over this zone. That's good. Let's do another long extension. We're going to start losing reputation just due to the coalition right now, but with enough stabilized zones like this, I really don't think I'm worried. Get in over here because they're trying to take over the city. Cannot let them have that. You need to do a long extension as well. You're doing an extension, and you're doing an extension, blah, blah, blah. Let's try pushing forward now. If we can push these guys into a corner, we can get rid of this camp. We are reinforced by some garrisons, so I'd rather just push them into a 2-tile area rather than let them have this. It just kind of keeps people contained, so I need less units in order to have the same effect. I'm going to go for a quick corruption purge, since we have a little bit much right now. I'm going to go for telecoms level 2, start rolling those out. Yes, yes, I know, my reputation's going down. All right, see, here we go. Another one of these guys just popped up. That's annoying. Do we think you're a problem? I mean, the answer is yes, they're a problem. Can I ignore it for right now? Because I still really want to take this over. We'll try. All right, let's go for interpreters and guides, by the way, and stop antagonizing people quite so much. This garrison's now in danger. Can we get in here fast enough with our national soldiers? The answer appears to be no. Well, that's just downright unfortunate now, ain't it? All right. We could go for the national travel logistics. It's a little bit late for that at this point. Let's go for some heavier ordnance. We already know that airstrikes are exceptionally good. Push these guys back like so. You guys go over here. Yes, they've taken over one little zone right here, but I don't think I'm worried about that. The camp is gone, which is good. These guys are now going to start to retreat, so I can start coalescing my troops together in a better spot. We're going to threaten these guys a little bit. One soldier right here doesn't scare me. Until I spawn a camp, this isn't really much of a threat. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. I don't think he's going to do much of anything. You now need to move over here and protect the city, which we should be able to do without any issue. These guys are now fully surrounded, and they have nowhere else to go. Okay, I take that back. This guy is going to do something. He's going to attack my HQ. The one little lone soldier's like, don't worry, guys, I'll get him. And he's dead. There we go. Thank you. All right. That was no problem whatsoever. All right, what else are people asking for? Just more freaking jobs. It's always about the jobs. Fine. Would you like land rights? I'll give you land rights. Land rights are good. How about some healthcare? Would you like some healthcare? I would think that's a little bit more important. Oh, and we finally need that foreign relations office. I was going to ask where that was. Seems like it's been a long time since that sucker decided to pop up. All right, this is cleared out. Hello, there's a camp over here. Let's go ahead and pick up those national travel logistics now so that the national soldiers move a little bit faster. Rebuild the garrison that we had before that we lost. There we go. And as long as we get in here quickly, we'll be okay. We can destroy this before they spawn anybody. I don't know if I'll get lucky on that or not. Threaten one more time. Boom, bite. All right, took care of that sucker. So these guys are very stuck. The question now is, how do I roll out a few initiatives and finish these zones off? Most of them are actually looking pretty good. We're going to be finished here, here, and here pretty soon. A couple of these mountainous zones are struggling. This one, yeah. So we could go ahead and start doing the civil assistance, and I will go ahead and get some more national soldiers, even though I know my corruption continues to go up just a little bit. I'm probably not going to renew some of these coalition soldiers. I'd like to go ahead and just get the national soldiers prepped and ready to go. So yeah, go ahead and keep bombing them. Have fun with that. Go boom boom. I don't mind. It's all good. All right, that's taken care of. That's all working according to plan. Let's see, just jobs in some of these areas. This one should be finishing up pretty soon. I guess we can go ahead and pick up the remote outreach. That does tend to make those people very happy. Let's go for some more corruption reduction. One more threaten, only a 1% chance of failure. If it had failed just now, I was going to laugh and also cry simultaneously. This zone is about to stabilize, so who cares about their lack for jobs? And we're going to do a new air force for the national soldiers, just make them stronger. Pretty much always want to pick that one up. Very rarely do you want to go for the shared air force or anything where you make your coalition soldiers stronger when you can just spend money and that solves the problem. Hey, look, another camp! Oh my god! Let's go ahead and start picking up some more dirt road upgrades. I'd like to be able to move around a little bit faster. And here come the coalition soldiers, all like, hey, we'd like to go home now. You sure? You sure you're not having fun? All right, let's go ahead and send these guys home. Move you forward like so. And honestly, I think I will go ahead and send you home. We can probably just bounce this guy around. It'll be fine. I'm about to finish it with some more national soldiers anyway, right? More subtle pressure will be good. We have arrived. We should be able to take care of this. With any luck, we will get to bomb it real quick with an airstrike so we don't have to worry about a spawn. Nope, they're taking their sweet time. Another camp. What do you know? All right. And these guys spawned. Great. Okay. No, good. 22% chance of failure. All right, we got that one. We're going to increase the pay for our national soldiers, making them a little bit stronger as a result. We're going to cover up any airstrike failures. We never admit fault. And I'm going to go ahead and move you here and try to contest these guys. I don't like where they're going to go. Do we have any police here? No, we do not. So we want to contest them here. This one soldier can bounce around between these areas, I think, and we'll be fine. If we can just stabilize this zone, there's no more camps popping up here, then I can move in for the kill. Let's go ahead and get a corruption purge once again. Yeah, they're spawning a bunch more things over here. Something's up. I thought that getting rid of this camp would be a little bit easier, but all right. Here's another garrison. Okay, so now these guys can't retreat off in this direction. They're probably going to go here or here. Knowing that's the case, I guess it doesn't matter really where they go. Where do I have security set up? 100% there and 106% there. I don't really care where they retreat. They're going to go over to this area. It's just really a question of, like, how much can the police handle on their own? The answer's not a lot, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and start training up that last soldier. I'm going to go ahead and get some extra national arms upgrades as well. Always like upgrading arms, am I right? There we go. This zone should be finishing up pretty soon. All right. I'm going to do one more long extension with this coalition soldier since we don't have the other national guy ready. Nah, 28% chance. You know what? Now's a good time to go ahead and try to talk. Start farming out a little bit of extra reputation with these guys, I think. Should be good. All right, so these guys are going to keep bouncing back and forth and back and forth is what's going to happen until I'm in a position where I'm ready to do something about them. Let's see. We're going to say you guys are banned. We're going to go ahead and get some democratic transitions going. Forensic accounting, I just don't think I need, and the desperate propaganda, I just don't think I need. I think we can ignore all of that. Let's go for civil integration so we can roll out initiatives even faster. These guys are retreating. Let's go ahead and pull back over here. We arrive instantly. You are going to pull in over here. The goal is to force them to go into the city where I have some police presence, and then we can try to surround and kill them all. More solid pressure, 67% chance. There we go. It did work. All right, excellent. I'm going to move you. Actually, if we move over here now, I don't think these guys have anywhere to retreat now that I think about it. I don't think he's going to arrive in time, though. Hold up. We're going to lose a reputation for technically retreating from a fight, but it's very strategic. Very strategic fight is what it is, because we have garrisons preventing these guys from retreating in different directions, so we're going to be okay. International forces get to stick around for as long as they dang well want. We're going to prioritize some elections, farm out a little bit of extra reputation that way. Okay, and coalition soldier, why don't you just go ahead and move over here? Actually, hold up for a second. We need to win this fight first so that they do not retreat the other way. Gosh dang it, where'd you come from? Surprise attacks in the middle of places I've already got under control. That's just not fair. You're not supposed to be allowed to do that. Where are these guys going now? They're retreating, and they're going back over here, where I have lots of reinforcements, so who even cares? This is getting a little bit weird, actually. They're all moving in directions I wasn't expecting. I'm not too sure what's going on with this. Let's see if we can force these guys to retreat to join their brothers over this direction. I think we can. Let's see. More upgrades there, and we'll go for some better zone security, and we'll go for tightened rules so there's less civilian casualties. There's a camp. Well, what do you know? All right, since the other soldiers are busy, let's just go ahead and move this guy over here. We should be able to clear that sucker out, and I think now's the time to go for the kill. So, as soon as this group is taken care of, which will not take very long, hand it over all of your weapons, if and you please. We're going to do full elections, 28% chance of failure. Gosh dang it! Only a 28% chance of failure, but of course it's practically 100%. What is this, a paradox game? Where they have like a 15% siege chance and they instantly get your fort? That's how it works. Pretty sure. All right, more subtle pressure. People say, why don't you use publicly accused? Because the accusation backfire is still high enough that it doesn't matter. I'm playing this fast enough that it doesn't build up. It doesn't build up enough to be worth my time. At least that's my opinion. Anyway, let's go ahead and win this fight. Try to force these guys to retreat. Okay, I need these guys to retreat back over this direction. There we go. Looking good. Imprison all of the leaders. Let's go ahead and get some combat drones and maybe some extra combat boosts and just faster airstrikes. There we go. Okay, we just need to win this fight. I am surprised these guys are not winning far more resoundingly right now, if I'm honest. Let's go ahead and start moving you forward over here. We're going to try to contest. We have a garrison to support us, so I think we'll be all right. And let's just go for combat reinforcements so we have even more combat power. And that should be just about it. If we can kill these guys quickly, we can actually just go ahead and take our peace deal. Okay, that's not fast enough. A little bit faster. Gosh dang, you losers. All right, fine. Reject the deal. Get 10 more reputation. Whatever. Fine. We had a chance. We had a chance to just kill them off right in time for the peace deal so we could just go ahead and end this immediately and get a slightly higher score. But no, the National Soldiers, despite all the buffs I've given them, still suck! All right, well, there we go. Problem solved. All right, start building up that peace treaty, please, before they have a chance of spawning anywhere else. August 2015. That took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but it's fine. Let's just go ahead and agree to the peace deal. We're not going to farm out more reputation. I think we get a higher score just for finishing it faster anyway. And Dunskies. Well, that was a pretty easy enough Mega Brutal Mountain Pass map. It was pretty much what I normally do, except we actually were able to stabilize some zones a little bit faster thanks to the Civil Servant's powers. Overall, 2 out of 3 of those powers, not really that important. I actually should have checked the corruption reduction just to see if it did actually increase costs. Hang on. I'm going to do it real quick, and we're just going to find out. Hang on. I'll be right back. All right, $5 for core healthcare. We'll pick this one up, and now it's $6. Yes, okay, so this is another effective procurement. Reduces corruption further, but again, makes everything more expensive. Therefore, not something I really feel like I need. The point being, 2 out of 3 of the powers that I found weren't really that impactful, but the faster rollout of initiatives and stuff was actually pretty darn helpful. That definitely stabilized some zones a lot faster, so not bad. I would like to see even more creativity. You know, more impactful choices, more impactful initiatives. I think we're on the right idea. Let's rework and rebalance some of these guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.